pass, rolling to his right. They throw it, the in route to Tanner Steck, makes the catch. Steck dives for the pylon. Touchdown!
Up by the Nuggets, and an attack. That'll go for a kill from Anastier.
Lamar looks for a block, makes a man miss at the 5. End zone touchdown, Swirls. Sets up middle. Jensen for the exclamation point kill.
30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and an 85-yard touchdown run for Landon Olsen.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And welcome inside the Heck, volleyball fans. James Martin's here with you on your live event, yourliveevent.com, on the Irie Insurance pregame show. On the Irie Insurance pregame show here on your live event, yourliveevent.com, as we get set for volleyball action, Class B volleyball action. Region 1, Region 2 crossover tonight between the Northern Cass Jaguars, 14-1, and the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros at 5-3. Again, you're in tune to the Irie Insurance pregame show. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com to get a free quote. Lots coming up on the Irie Insurance pregame show. We'll have our pregame interviews on the way with first Northern Cass head coach Angie Johnson, followed by Hillsboro-Central Valley head coach Katie Stabler. And we'll take a look around the Your Live Event Broadcast Network tonight as well. We'll get you all set up on the news and notes ahead of this one between the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Northern Cass Jaguars here in Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. But that's next.
As spring arrives, so does allergy season. Stop at Hillsboro Drug for all your allergy medications, along with over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items, and more. Don't forget, you can now text Hillsboro Drug anytime for your prescription refills, 701-636-5231. Remember, Hillsboro Drug also offers mail-out service and free delivery in Hillsboro and Halstead. Be sure to check out the gift section with new spring items, too. Your full-service pharmacy is Hillsboro Drug.
Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9 in Ada, invites you to order your new Chevrolet vehicles. From the Silverado, Trailblazer, and Traverse, Lee Brothers is your authorized Chevrolet dealer, providing sales and service to the area since 1975. For ordering your vehicles, talk with Mitch Smurfer J. Trust the experts who know your vehicles best and take advantage of great Chevy certified service offers today. Lee Brothers Sales, Highway 9, Ada. Call 218-784-2000.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Here on the Irie Insurance pregame show in our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews, please be joined by the head coach of the Northern Cass Jaguar girls volleyball team, Angie Johnson. And Coach, a great season so far. Just the one blemish to Mayport CG, and you come into the Heck tonight with a big target on your back and a big opponent, Hillsboro-Central Valley. Your thoughts on the matchup?
You know, we've had the target on our back for a while, so we're just kind of used to it. But, yeah, it's good to get outside your region and get some extra games in and really not have it count towards your region record. How's your team feeling tonight coming into another week of regular season volleyball? Good. They had a Friday off, so a little bit of a break and then practice yesterday. But, yeah, we're feeling really good. A lot of things are coming together. Things are starting to click.
Starting to click, of course, it all centers around your seniors, especially Josie Jensen, arguably a leading candidate for Senior Athlete of the Year. Your thoughts on her and the rest of the team coming into tonight?
Yeah, last year she stepped up big time as a junior, and obviously this year kind of her and Ellie are our main offensive weapons. But, like you said, juniors, sophomores, all of those girls stepping up too, and obviously with our setters getting them the ball.
Coach, anything else you want to mention to our listeners for tonight?
No, we have tests back tonight for a little bit. We're kind of slowly easing her back into the game, so it should be fun.
Angie Johnson joining us on our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Coach, best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
And again, that's Angie Johnson, head coach of Northern Cass and the Jaguars. And that's part of our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Dakota Heritage Bank sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. DH Bank ND. That's dhbanknd.com. Let's continue these pregame interviews. Let's talk with head coach Katie Stabler of the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros.
Back on the Irie Insurance pregame show on our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Please be joined by the head coach of the Hillsboro-Central Valley girls volleyball team, and Katie Stabler. And Katie, we just talked last Friday. Doesn't seem like there was much from then to now, but your thoughts on the ladies coming into the HEC for a busy week?
I think they're ready. They're excited for another home match. It's been a while since we've had one, and they're ready to get in the gym and just show people what we have.
You got a tough matchup tonight. The defending state champions, undefeated in Region 1. They're only lost to the top-ranked team of the state, Mayport CG. Josie Jensen, one of the best in the state. Your thoughts on that whole combination, everybody behind her?
Yeah, they're a great team. They got a great program over there. They've got a really, really strong front row, and we got to make sure that we're big up front. We're going to be a little smaller, but we got to act big and control what's on our side of the court. That was our big thing. At the end of practice on Friday, we talked about that these girls are going to earn some kills, just like we're going to earn some kills. But when they make a mistake, we make sure that we capitalize on those errors. And then, like I said, we control our side. We make sure we're focused. We make sure we focus on our finish, and we go and execute.
Katie, some of the other little things tonight you need to hammer down in order to get the win.
Defense, we got to make sure that we are in our spot defensively and on time stopped when they're about to hit the ball. I think that's going to be huge for us, especially when they hit a little bit harder, than some competition that we've had. We've seen that if we're not ready, we can't get to the ball, in time. So we got to make sure we're doing that. And then serve receive pass is going to be huge. We got to be able to be aggressive on our front, and so it's going to start with that pass so that we can run all three in that front row.
And Coach Katie Stabler joining us on the pregame interviews. Coach, best of luck tonight.
Thank you. I couldn't think of a word. I'm like, what is...
And again, that's Hillsboro-Central Valley head girls volleyball coach Katie Stabler. Rounding out our Dakota Heritage Bank pregame interviews. Much more on the Irie Insurance pregame show next on your live event.
Hillsboro Lumber is ready to help with all of your building or remodeling projects. If you're building something new, doing some remodeling, or working on other projects, Hillsboro Lumber has all of the building materials as well as everything else you'll need to complete your projects. Along with the materials, they can give you a free estimate. If you need help planning your project, let the professionals at Hillsboro Lumber assist you. They have the expertise and professional service to help you. For all of your building or remodeling projects, farm, home, or commercial, see Hillsboro Lumber today.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsboro-Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Hunter Insurance Agency is a locally owned full-service agency providing protection and coverage in a number of different areas. Hunter Insurance Agency offers multi-peril crop insurance, crop hail insurance, and farm insurance for buildings and equipment. Plus, they offer home, auto, life, and business insurance. For more information, go online to hunterinsuranceagency.com or stop in and speak with Johnny Jorgensen at Hunter Insurance Agency. Find them at 109 Main Street in Hunter.
to the Heck, volleyball fans. James Martins back here with you on the Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Heavyweight matchup tonight. The Northern Cass Jaguars, the second-ranked team in the state, taking on the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. Looking to pull an upset here at home on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Northern Cass, again, they're 14-1 this season. Angie Johnson's squad only lost 5 sets against Mayport CG back on August 29th, so this team has not lost a match in nearly a month. And they've hardly dropped a set either, only losing sets to Oak Grove. We have that one on Your Live Event. Medina Pingree Buchanan in the Highliner Invitational, and Central Cass at Central Cass. Otherwise, they've been pretty blemish-free the rest of the season. Currently riding a 8-game winning streak heading into this one with the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros. The Burros, boy, they've had an interesting season. They had the lights come out on them against North Porter. Of course, a matchup against Haddon Northwood got postponed, but they're coming in. Candy Stabler's squad coming in at 5-3. They started out the year a little up and down, 2-3. Since then, they've rattled off 3 straight wins over Kindred in 5 sets, Drake Valley Edinburgh in 3, and Richland in 4. They got Northern Cass tonight once again, and then they have the resumption of the North Border contest tomorrow night. We'll have the conclusion of that match in Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com, and Central Cass to close out the week on Thursday. Should be a crazy fun week for both of these teams. Northern Cass, by the way, after this contest against the Burros of Hillsboro-Central Valley, it'll be Sargent County. They'll welcome them tomorrow night at Northern Cass. And then they have the DLB Lady Laker Invitational this weekend. One of the best invitationals in all of the states. As far as volleyball is concerned, some of the best gathering. And I do believe Northern Cass will be a part of that tournament. So that's what's comprised so far in the schedule for both these teams. That's what's coming up for both of these teams as well. And the stop on their way to the Fargo Dome goes here at the Hillsboro Event Center as the Burros welcome the Jaguars. Coming up next on the Irie Insurance pregame show, we'll take a look at what's going on around the rest of the Your Live Event Network. A little bit later on, we'll take a quick peek at the rosters. And before you know it, we'll have the opening serve and the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups here from the Heck. That's next.
You can trust the pros at Hillsboro Body Shop to make your vehicle look as good as new. Cars, pickups, trucks, semis, Ben and Tyrell at Hillsboro Body Shop can do the work. And Hillsboro Body Shop is also the place to repair your windshield. Don't wait to get that pesky chip repaired. Ben and Tyrell can replace that glass the same day. Call Hillsboro Body Shop at 701-636-4981 and put Ben and Tyrell's combined 30-plus years of experience to work on your vehicle. Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981.
Full Service Foods in Hillsboro provides contract packaging and private label foods for your local and regional retail stores. Full Service Foods is a leader in the upper Midwest for less than truckload quantities for contract manufactured sauces and dressings. They are a privately held company with a reputation for quality and customer service. Full Service Foods is proud to be in Hillsboro and bringing employment opportunities to the area. Find out more at fullservicefoods.com. Full Service Foods of Hillsboro, proud to support this community event.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger, Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Northern Kansas School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Kansas will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relationships, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Kansas is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northernkansasschool.org. That's northernkansasschool.org.
And welcome back on that Irie Insurance pregame show. Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event at yourliveevent.com. Irie Insurance, get that insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieInsurance.com. Get a free quote. We keep it going on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Give you a little insight into these two teams in case maybe you're just coming along for the ride. Maybe you're not necessarily a Hillsboro-Central Valley fan or a Northern Cass fan. Maybe just like great volleyball, and we'll have it here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Rosters for both these teams. For Northern Cass, a senior, number 1, Abby Weibly. Sophomore, both liberos. Number 2, Tess Jalbert, who's back tonight for the Jaguars. Senior setter, number 3, Addie Rust. Junior outside hitter, number 4, Hayden Crockett. Right side, number 12, Ari Anderson. Or senior, number 5, Ari Anderson. Junior setter, number 6, Paige Bosch. Senior middle, number 7, Josie Jensen. Sophomore defensive specialist, number 8, Reese Lavig. Junior middle hitter, number 9, Addie Winterquist. Senior outside hitter, number 10, Ellie Lucas. Junior outside hitter, number 11, Brooklyn Hoyland. Freshman middle hitter, number 12, Faith Fury. And a sophomore middle, number 14, Lauren Johnson. And the roster for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Junior outside hitter, number 2, Sadie Gallagher. Senior setter, number 3, Molly Smeldon. Junior middle hitter, number 4, Carsey Hatlestead. Senior right hitter, number 5, Katie Onis. Junior libero, number 6, Kaylee Kittleson. Senior defensive specialist, number 7, Kira Ramirez. Junior outside hitter, number 8, Kennedy Olson. Sophomore middle hitter, number 9, Emerson Ahrens. Senior defensive specialist, number 10, McKenna Dickoff. Junior middle hitter, number 11, Haley Smeldon. Junior center, number 12, Megan Ensign. Sophomore outside hitter, number 14, Paige Cotton. Senior right side hitter, number 15, Addison Merck. And a senior defensive specialist, number 16, Lauren Spokley. That's the varsity rosters for both of these teams. Northern Cass coached by Angie Johnson, assisted by Beth Head and Jamie O'Halloran. Hillsboro-Central Valley coached by Katie Stabler, assisted by Emma Crocious and Daphne Kenninger. Northern Cass in the black jerseys tonight, gold numbers outlined in white, and the Northern Cass logo on the chest. And the libero this evening, it is Tess Jalbert. She's in the gold jersey, black numbers outlined in white. Hillsboro-Central Valley in the white jerseys, blue numbers outlined in black. Burrows on the front top back of the jersey, I should say. Libero here this evening, that's Kaylee Kittleson. She's in the blue jersey. Gray trim down the side of the sleeves. And the numbers outlined in white. Jerseys and much more here. Let's take a look around the Your Live Event network. We'll see what else is going on here tonight on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. Get into the meat of the regular season. Lots of action here for you this evening, including a big one in Ada, as Ada Borup West hosts Holly tonight in Minnesota volleyball action. Oaks travels to Kindred. Thompson hosts Grand Forks Red River in a classic Class B crossover matchup. And Marshall hosts Aitken in Minnesota volleyball action. Lots more tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week. Check out our schedule going to yourliveevent.com. And that about wraps up that Irie Insurance pregame show here on Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com. As we'll take a quick break and be back for the national anthem after this on Your Live Event.
Even as a kid, I knew I wanted to be part of Polar Communications because they have such a long history of taking care of their employees.
I'm grateful that we get to work with great people every day, and I get to go home at the end of the day knowing that what we did for the day matters.
It's a great place to be part of a team and feel like you're achieving so much more than just answering a phone call. Polar is more than that. Polar is family.
For all your fresh floral needs, rely on 3R Floral on Main Street in Hillsboro. If you have an upcoming wedding or a special event, contact 3R Floral to help with your floral needs for the occasion. Call 3R Floral at 701-636-2000. You can also find other gift ideas for all occasions at 3R Floral, including wooden items from Barnwood Designs. Check out the 3R Floral Facebook page to see some of the great gifts available. If you can dream it, we can do it at 3R Floral in Hillsboro.
And welcome back here on the Irie Insurance pregame show. Getting set to wrap up the pregame here. Both teams concluding their warm-ups. Hillsboro-Central Valley will be serving left to right on that screen, excuse me. And Northern Cass will be going right to left on that screen as well. Again, the Lady Jags, the number 2 ranked team in the States. As Dave Nelson, Athletic Director, Public Address Announcer, gets the fans crowded here at the Heck, ready to go. It's Cowboy night in the student section there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. See if we can crack out the top 10 here real quick for Class B girls volleyball. Mayport CG, again, the top-ranked team of the state. 4 of the 11 first-place votes. Northern Cass in second with 3 first-place votes. Dickinson Trinity and Central McLean, 3rd and 4th respectively, with 1 first-place vote. North Star ranked number 5. South Prairie Max 6th with 2 first-place votes. Linton HMB, Strasburg Zeeland 7th, Botno 8th, Shiloh Christian 9th, Langdon area Edmore Munich 10th, Thompson, Our Redeemer, Central Cass, Wyndmere, Lidgerwood, New Rockford, Cheyenne. All receiving votes in the most recent poll. That was a couple weeks ago on September 12th. So again, the number 2 ranked Jaguars coming in here to the Heck. Should be a great match here. Hillsboro-Central Valley already has a 5-set victory over Region 1 opponent Kindred. They'd like another victory, and we'll see what happens. But we'll break for the national anthem now in your live event.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
I'm Darian Bitts. I'm confident on and off the field. And when it's time for college, I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nb.gov/confident.
I'm Doug Gray. I'm confident during the performance and when it's time for college. I'm confident Bank of North Dakota will help me make good student loan decisions. Visit bnd.nd.gov/confident.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro. R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Welcome back here to the Heck as we get set for volleyball action between Northern Cass and Hillsboro-Central Valley. It's time now for The American Crystal Sugar Company starting lineups. American Crystal Sugar, live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products. Grower on crystalsugar.com. Starters for Northern Cass. It's a sophomore libero, number 2, Tess Jalbert. Senior center, number 3, Addie Rust. Junior outside hitter, number 4, Hayden Crockett. Senior right side center, number 5, Ari Anderson. Senior middle, number 7, Josie Jensen. Senior outside hitter, number 10, Ellie Lucas. And a sophomore middle, number 14, Lauren Johnson. That's the starters for head coach Angie Johnson, assisted by Beth Head and Jamie O'Halloran. Starters for Hillsboro-Central Valley. A outside hitter, junior number 2, Sadie Gallagher. Senior center, number 3, Molly Smeldon. Junior middle, number 4, Carsey Hatlosted. Junior outside hitter, number 8, Kennedy Olson. Junior middle, number 11, Haley Smeldon. And the senior right side outside hitter, number 15, Addison Merck. Starters for head coach Katie Stabler, assisted by Emma Crocious and Daphne Kenninger. That's the American Crystal Sugar starting lineups. Live the sweet life, great careers, quality products, grower owned, crystalsugar.com. We got the opening serve next on your live event.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their farming operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source, helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, with receiving stations in Hatton, Sharon, Larimore, Devils Lake, Wilton, Washburn, Lincoln, Peasic, East Grand Forks, Grafton, and Garski. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or 701-847-2622.
Back with the opening serve here on your live event, yourliveevent.com. As the Hillsboro-Central Valley Burros and the Northern Cass Jaguars get ready to go toe-to-toe here. Region 1, Region 2 crossover matchup. 14-1, second-ranked Northern Cass Jaguars will serve first. And we are underway at 7:05. Set up their attack. It's a block by Jensen. Back to the Jags. Jensen on the attack, and we get a net violation, our first such call of the match. On that Tim Cazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, it is 1-0. Northern Cass takes the early lead. And back to serve here. Northern Cass. Far side attack by Merck. Back to the Jags. Jensen with the attack dug out by the Burros. Sent back over to Northern Cass. Still loaded up. Far side here for Crockett this time. We get another net violation coming. That's already 2 on Hillsboro-Central Valley, leading to 2 early points for Northern Cass. And once again, going to serve here for Northern Cass, it's Ellie Lucas, the senior. Hillsboro-Central Valley guides it over with their libero, Kaylee Kittleson, the junior. Jensen with the smash on the kill. 3-0 Northern Cass, and there's the Northern Cass bench with the emphasis on the Josie Jensen. Northern Cass out to the 3-0 early lead. Lucas back at the service line on the jump serve. Right to Kittleson, libero, and that's going to be an ace for Lucas. First of the match, 4-0, an early lead here for Northern Cass. The defending state champions. Angie Johnson heard her in the pregame saying that this team is also used to having the target on their back. Hillsboro-Central Valley on the return with Merck. Nice slam, but it's dug out there by the Jags. Joust at the net. Is not really won out by anybody. Northern Cass gets the point. They have a quick 5-0 lead here in set number 1 of varsity action. We're past the pregame here now. 5-0 Northern Cass. Lucas on another jump serve to the backside where Gallagher covers. Gallagher skies up for the attack. It's dug out there by Johnson. Here's Jensen, fires, dug out Gallagher again. Katie Stabler gets out of the way so her players can get at that one. Northern Cass back with it on a block this time. Sent back over by Northern Cass for the point. I think that's Hayden Crockett with the soft kill. It's now 6-0, and we have a timeout here on your live event. 6-0 on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Hey growers, when working on your water management solutions, call Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. They are your water management contractor, helping you with tile drainage plans, service drainage plans, or both. Remember, water management is a lifetime investment. Call Chad 701-430-0182 to get your water problem solved. For more information, follow Chad's Excavating on Facebook. For tile drainage and service plans, call 701-430-0182. Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
And back out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout. That's Agents with Answers. See your Agents with Answers in Hillsboro. Brad Richter and Nick Preston in Mayville today. Back to action here. Tapped up and over. And must have been a pancake there for Northern Cass. Merck, a block by Jensen, and Josie Jensen already with a pair of blocks here. And on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard, it is now 7-0 Northern Cass. Comes out on fire here at the opening set. The jump serve, Lucas still, and it's a service error. The first blink of the game there for Northern Cass off the air. Their first such infraction of the match. And going back to serve here for Hillsboro-Central Valley is the senior Lauren Spokley. 16. Spokley with the right hand, gets it over to Libero for Northern Cass and Tess Jalbert. Near side for Jensen, just out of reach. Did it catch a deflection? No official signal yet. And we're going to get the line judge to come over here. It's a good opportunity for a little break in the action. Presented by Lee Elson Furniture Marts. Remember to ask Lee to get your live event discounts at Furniture Marts. 8-1. It did catch a deflection. And/or was in, so. And they missed hit that time. Hillsboro-Central Valley makes it 9-1. Northern Cass. Off to the hot start. They scored the first 7 points of the match. And their lead is 8 on that Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. On the attack, Hillsboro-Central Valley set back there by the Jags. Push back and forth. They loaded up here for Jensen. Just out of reach that time of Kittleson for Hillsboro-Central Valley and Josie Jensen. Ready on fire here tonight. A pair of kills and a pair of blocks. It's 10-1. Northern Cass with the early lead. Back to serve here. This is Abby Weibley, the senior. Kittleson smashes that one. It's dug out, though, by the Jags. In the black and gold. Cross-court attack that time by Crockett. Sent back over here by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Only the Cannons. Crockett again. Out of bounds. Point to Hillsboro-Central Valley. 10-2 now as Haley Smeldon goes to the service line. Smeldon, the junior. Wicked serve that time. Sends Josie Jensen to the ground. Northern Cass gets it back over to the gals in blue and white. Gallagher, far side. Dug out there by the Jags. And Lucas. Guided back over by Ari Anderson. Gallagher, far side. Smashes. Digging out again. Great defense for Northern Cass so far as Josie Jensen's got to just bump it over. Attack from the back row that time for Haley Smeldon. Joust to the net. And is going to go to Hillsboro-Central Valley. 10-3 now. First time we've had back-to-back points for Hillsboro-Central Valley here this evening. Smeldon on the serve. That one's out of bounds that time. A little too much mustard on that one. Makes it 11-3. Northern Cass. Already Hillsboro-Central Valley with a couple of net violations and a service error. Subs coming in. Northern Cass. It's Paige Bosch. The junior goes to serve. Bosch on the jump serve. Gallagher fields it on the far side. Near side attack now for Merck. Cross-court dug out there by the Jags. Near side, Crockett. Cross-court attack dug out there by Spokley. Here's Gallagher skying for that one. Catches a deflection. I believe that's the first kill of the match here for Sadie Gallagher. It's a now 11-4. 7-0 run for Northern Cass to open up the match. Since then, both teams have exchanged the last 8 points evenly. And back to the service line. Here's Megan Ensign, the junior. On the serve, near side, Crockett. Gallagher with a nice dig. Pushed back over by the Burrows and Molly Smeldon. Far side here now. On the attack, dugout. Here's Gallagher for Hillsboro-Central Valley down the line. Sadie Gallagher with another kill, 11-5. On that Tim Cazette's Details Golden Harvest scoreboard. And back to serve, it's Megan Ensign. Ensign with an ace. Ensign says signed, seal, delivered. 11-6. Little run here for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And Ensign on the serve again, goes middle. Set up that time for the kill. That's Addie Winterquist. First kill of the match here now, 12-6. First kill of the match for Winterquist, that is. And Josie Jensen goes back to the service line, already with a pair of kills and a pair of blocks. As a prime candidate for Senior Athlete of the Year in Region 1, sends over a nice serve. Joust at the net that time. Nice block. That time by Carsey Hatlestead. Hatlestead with the block. 12-7. And Hillsboro-Central Valley on a little bit of a roll here now. They scored now 7 of the last 12 points after falling behind 7-0. They've trimmed the lead to 5. As Gallagher Jr. goes back to the service line. As the Jags loaded up there this time. Nice pirouette there for Kittleson to try and dig it out. Not quite enough room there. I believe it was Crockett there on another kill, her second, officially 13-7 now. As the libero tests Jalbert, the sophomore goes back to the service line. Jalbert. And she'll pick up an ace. Makes it 14-7 Northern Cass. As Jalbert back to the service line. Jalbert, a little soft touch this time, fielded cleanly there by the Burrows. Near side attack on a block, but out of bounds. Hatlestead there on the attack, 14-8. Burrows trimmed the lead back to a half dozen. Speaking of number 6, Kaylee Kittleson, the junior libero, goes back to the service line. Rifles it into the net that time. 15-8 Northern Cass off the second service error of the match for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Subs coming in for Northern Cass. It's Addie Rust, the senior, comes in. Another sub coming in for the Jags as well. Rust on a little bit of a jumper. Down the middle to Gallagher. Loads the cannons this time on a block. For Lauren Johnson, gives Northern Cass their 16th point of the set. Johnson there with her first block of the match. And 16-8. Rust on another jump serve to Gallagher and the Burrows. Far side, attack down the line by Haley Smeldon. And guided over there by Northern Cass. Loading it up near side. Just popped up and over for Molly Smeldon. And a little missed time there for Northern Cass. Gives Hillsboro-Central Valley their 9th point of the set. Senior Molly Smeldon goes back to serve. And checking back in is Addison Merck. The senior's back in for the Burrows. On the serve. Far side. Dug out middle there by for libero there, Kittleson. Now back to Northern Cass. Oh, Kittleson with another big dig off the attack by Anderson. Point to Northern Cass. We get a double contact against Hillsboro-Central Valley, now 17-9. As back on the service line there for the Jags, it's Ellie Lucas, who started off on a nice little roll. First 7 points coming off first serve is Mark. Dug out there by Jalbert. Now sent over by Anderson. Popped over. Popped back by Northern Cass. And back and forth we go. Lucas Skies for the attack. Kittleson with a dig. Fisted up. Tapped over by the Burrows. And it's going to be a net violation against Josie Jensen. 17-10 now. That's the Jags' first net violation of the match. And Lauren Spokley will come in to get the serve here. Spokley comes in for Kennedy Olson, the junior. Spokley, a senior, just a couple of sophomores on the squad. Emerson Ahrens and Paige Cotton, the only sophomores, everybody else juniors and seniors for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Jensen with a big attack, dug out Kittleson. Gallagher guides it over for the Burrows. Back come the Jags with Jensen. Finds no ladies land. Josie Jensen. 18-10 here now. Jensen with 3 kills on the match. As subs coming back in here. Abby Weibley, senior, checks back in for the service line there as the Jags are up to 8. Burrows looking to set it up here. Near side. Cross-court attack there, dugout. Here's Crockett through traffic. Dug out there by Molly Smeldon. Smeldon gets the setup again down the line. Dug out by Weibley. Skying up for it, out of bounds that time for Addie Rust. 18-11 now on the hitting error. And back come the Burrows here with Brooklyn Hoyland. Your side down the line. Hillsboro-Central Valley sets it up with Gallagher. Just out of reach of Jensen now, 18-12. The Burrows gaining some momentum here. Gallagher still, though, according to my booklet, the only Burrow with a kill. 18-12. Sets out of bounds. 19-12 now. Northern Cass. 3 service errors now for Hillsboro-Central Valley in the opening set. As back to the service line for the Jaguars, it's Paige Bosch, the junior. Bosch, little jump serve there. Pins Gallagher deep. Merck near side. Just out of reach of Abby Weibley, and Addison Merck picks up a kill here now for the Burrows. 19-13. As back to serve here now is Megan Ensign already with a ace on the match. Looking for more here. Ensign, little sidewinder to Josie Jensen. A little bit heavy on the touch. And Percy Hatlestead says, oh, thank you very much. I'll take that one for the kill. 19-14. As Ensign gets the ball back here now for the serve. Set up near side for Crockett. It's into the net now, 19-15. I believe that's the closest the Burrows have been since the start of the match. Off the hitting error there, off the attack error for Northern Cass. Ensign remains on the service line. Backpedaling to get it. There is Weibley. And tapped up and over that time. For the Jags, it's 22-15. Josie Jensen back to the service line here for Northern Cass. Serving right to left on that screen. Jensen rifles it to the back row there for Kittleson to await. It's off the tape and out of bounds. On the air by Hillsboro-Central Valley, 21-15. Northern Cass fans in a black and gold. It's good colors here tonight. On the serve from Jensen. Through Kittleson. And guided back over by Molly Smeldon. Set up there that time for Winterquist. For Emerson Ahrens. Beg your pardon. It's out of bounds. Or did get in bounds. 22-15 on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard.
Almost half of the energy used in homes goes toward heating and cooling the spaces we live in. Energy Star certified heating and cooling equipment can improve your comfort while lowering electric bills. Through its Bright Energy Solutions program, City of Hillsboro offers rebates for a wide range of energy-efficient equipment like heat pumps and central air conditioners. You can also get a rebate for having your cooling system professionally tuned up. Call the City of Hillsboro to learn more about rebates or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Cutting Edge Ag connects your operation with first-hand expertise and industry-best precision ag technology from Ag Leader. We've simplified precision farming with powerful tools to maximize profit opportunities like never before. No matter the size of your farm or the complexity of your field activities, Cutting Edge Ag is your local partner for a more profitable future. Unlock a new era of farming success with Ag Leader and Cutting Edge Ag.
And back out of that Nodak Insurance Company timeout. Your agents with answers, Hillsboro and Mayville. Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Nick Preston in Mayville. On that Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard is 22-16 now. As that's sent out of bounds. Or it's actually in 23-16 Northern Cass. Holding on to the lead here now. On that Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard. Push back there. It's in. Hillsboro-Central Valley picking up the point now. 23-17. Kittleson on the serve. And she'll pick up an ace. Kaylee Kittleson there making it 23-18. Kittleson back on the service line. Jalbert fields it. Down near side attack for Lucas. And we get a point Northern Cass. On a double contact from Hillsboro-Central Valley. Sets up a half a dozen set points. As Addie Rust goes on the service line. Rust on the serve, a little high, tapped up, and not quite fielded by Hillsboro-Central Valley. And our set one score, Northern Cass 25, Hillsboro-Central Valley 18 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard.
Do you want that new boat? Are you building onto your home? Maybe you want the new camper or ATV. Dakota Heritage Bank can help you. This is Dustin Nagel, president at Dakota Heritage Bank Hillsboro location. You can visit with me or our other loan officers to help with loans and lines of credit from Dakota Heritage Bank. We are serving you with locations in North Dakota and Northwest Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank offers financial services you expect with a local perspective. dhbanknd.com. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
My coworkers here at Degelman are super supportive. We all get along. Makes for a really easy work day, easy work week.
From day one, I felt like it's been a big family here at Degelman.
Our culture at Degelman is really second to none. It's truly a family atmosphere.
It feels really great to be a part of a team that is building some of the toughest equipment in the farm industry.
At Enbridge, we believe sustainability is the foundation of our success. How well we perform as a steward of our environment, a safe operator of essential energy infrastructure, a good neighbor, and a diverse employer defines our success. Learn more about Enbridge's environmental, social, and governance commitments and our Indigenous Reconciliation Plan at enbridge.com.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Contact Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union insurance agent, at 701-436-5777 or use the QR code to connect with the agency.
And welcome back on that Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sale scoreboard. Is 25-18 was your set one score. I'll update the scoreboard in just a little bit as we look at our Ryan Opdahl Insurance Agency in between the sets recap. Home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Northern Cass came out on a 7-0 run, and they rallied to take the set. They didn't relinquish the lead the rest of the way. Hillsboro-Central Valley, though, starts out very nicely here in set number 2 with an ace there for Molly Smeldon. First of the match makes it here now 1-0. Again, let's reset that scoreboard. And we're going to get a little bit of a lift here, the official call. Whoops. My apologies on that. I am not as smooth as Burke and Jake. Set number 2 here again, Northern Cass leads 1-0. And it is 2-1 on that scoreboard. Now it is 3-1. Hillsboro-Central Valley out the service error there from Northern Cass. Just their second service error of the match. And again, 3-1. Now our score. On the serve, Northern Cass, Jensen fires. Initial dig by Smeldon, but couldn't find a helpful Fred, and we'll give the kill there to Jensen. That's her fourth of the match, 3-2 now. And on the jump serve, Northern Cass goes at it again. A little miscommunication for the Burrows. They recover nicely with Gallagher. Near side, cross-court attack. Dug out there by the Burrows. Gallagher fires and connects. Sadie Gallagher with 4 kills. The rest of her team, I got them down for 2 combined. As Caitlin Kittleson back to the service line. Kittleson with an ace in the opening set. Ensign and Molly Smeldon with aces as well in this match. And Kittleson's going to get, looks like another. Pick up 2 aces now for Kittleson, and it's 5-2. Hillsboro-Central Valley. The lead here in set number 2 with Northern Cass winning the opening set 25-18. On the smash there. And a kill. That time by Addie Winterquist. Winterquist picks up the kill there for Northern Cass. Her second of the match, 5-3 now. As Josie Jensen, the senior, goes back to the service line. Jensen. And sent over there by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Far side. Down the line. Nice kill there. Hayden Crockett, that's her third of the match. 5-4. Hillsboro-Central Valley took the initial lead, but Northern Cass, of course, making it close. Second-ranked team in the state. Only lost to the top-ranked team, Mayport CG, and that was a 5-setter. Jensen hesitates a little bit on the serve, but she gets it off cleanly. Near side for Merck. Punches it over. Swept up that time by the Jaguars and sent over by Lucas. Far side for Gallagher. Cross-court attack. Dug out Weibly for Northern Cass. And a block. Give the block that time to Hatlestead. Her second block of the match. Makes it here now 6-4. Hillsboro-Central Valley. And on the service line there, it's Ensign. Northern Cass. Block that time by the Burrows. Popped over by the Jaguars. And best effort, but couldn't quite get it over. That time makes it now 6-5. And we get a sub coming in here. For Northern Cass is Tess Jalbert. Libero goes back to the service line. Jalbert. Load up near side there for Gallagher. Pops it up and over. Near side there. And Northern Cass gets it back. Jalbert swatted back down by Hatlestead. And a kill there for Northern Cass's Lucas. Ellie Lucas picks up her first kill of the match. We're tied at 6 on that Tim Cassette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. On the service line there, Jalbert again. And guided back over there by the Burrows. Near side, Lucas. Kittleson with a dig. Gallagher saves it and gets it over. Back to Northern Cass. Far side through traffic on the attack by Johnson. Pushed over by Inside. Back to Northern Cass. We get a net violation coming against the Burrows against Hatlestead. Third net violation of the match there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Northern Cass takes their first lead of the set here, 7-6. As Jalbert back on the service line for Northern Cass. Hillsboro-Central Valley on a push, but a net violation this time against the Jags. Ties it up there at 7. 2 net violations, 2 service errors. I've got down for Northern Cass, 3 each for Hillsboro-Central Valley. On the jump serve is Gallagher. Sends it to Jensen in Northern Cass. Popped down the middle by Johnson. Loading the cannons far side. Block. There by Winterquist. 8-7 Northern Cass. Winterquist picks up her first block of the match. And Northern Cass regains the lead here. Already leading 1-0. On the jump serve that time. Pushed back by Hillsboro-Central Valley. Near side. Oh my goodness. Look out that time. Ellie Lucas put some zip on that one. It's 9-7 on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sale scoreboard. Northern Cass have 1-0.
Welcome to a better banking experience with First State Bank. Locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, First State Bank is here for you. Locally owned for over 120 years, we know you and the area. Banking for today with savings, checking, and loan services for business, personal, or agriculture. And helping to guide you to tomorrow with wealth management and insurance services. Today, tomorrow, together. First State Bank. Stop into our locations in Grand Forks, Thompson, Buxton, Mayville, and Portland, or visit online firststatebanks.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
And we're coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout. 9-7 in favor of Northern Cass here in set number 2. And a far side kill that time for the Burrows. And I believe that was Kennedy Olson there on the kill. As that's a service error there for Hillsboro-Central Valley, updating that score on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sale scoreboard now 10-8. Northern Cass with the lead over Hillsboro-Central Valley. Far side, Smeldon, block by Jensen. Josie Jensen now with 4 kills and 3 blocks on the match. It's 11-8. Near side, down the line. Jensen fires, dugout Kittleson. Now Gallagher finessed it up and over. Jensen down the middle. Kittleson can't quite find a helpful friend. It's 12-8. Northern Cass. It's Jensen now 5 kills and 3 blocks unofficially. Lucas back on the service line. It was through her service rally that the Jaguars scored the first 7 points of the match. Olsen, far side. On the attack, dugout, Jalbert. Now Jensen on a nice block that time for Haley Smeldon. Second block of the match, 12-9. As Addison Merck, the senior, comes back in for the Burros. Trailing by 3 here in the second set, down 1-0. Falling in the first set, 25-18. Checking in for the Burros as well. This is number 13. As back in the action here. And a kill, that time for Haley Smeldon. Picks up her first kill of the match here, 12-10. And Gallagher checks back in. A quick rotation change for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And pushing into the net, Northern Cass gives a point to the Burros, 12-11. And Molly Smeldon back on the service line. Smeldon. Over to Jalbert. Near side, Jensen. And got it over there by Olsen. Jensen again for Northern Cass. Finds no ladies land, 13-11. Josie Jensen really starting to get going here for the Jaguars. She's got 6 kills now, 3 blocks on the match, 13-11. And back to serve is Abby Weibly. Weibly. Service line there, Merck. And we get a net violation against Northern Cass. Their third of the match, 13-12. Burros did have an early lead in this second set. But Northern Cass quickly took it back after an exchange of a few points. Lauren Spokley, the senior, hoping to get Hillsboro-Central Valley back even. Load up Jensen. No, but he's going to catch that one. 14-12. As Winterquist checks back in for the Jags. Paige Bosch, the junior, goes back to the service line. Bosch on the jumper. Near side, Smeldon. Catch the deflection. Nice laser there for Haley Smeldon. First kill of the match here, 14-13. Or second kill, for Haley Smeldon. And Kittleson back to the service line. The Burros still within 1. Near side, Crockett push. Kittleson covers. Molly Smeldon loads the cannons from Merck on the near side. Nicely dug out there by Bosch for Northern Cass. Winterquist off a block by Gallagher. Near side, through traffic. Kittleson diving to get that one up above the ground, but they couldn't quite get it over. Give Gallagher a block, though. It's her first block of the match, along with 4 kills. 15-13, Northern Cass just holding the edge here in set number 2. 36 minutes into this match. Josie Jensen on the jump serve. Lasers that one to Spokley on the back row. Kittleson guides it back to Northern Cass. Near side for Lucas. Dug out there, Kittleson. Gallagher fires and connects. Gallagher now with 5 kills. The comedian Gallagher would be proud of that smash. No watermelons in sight, though. It's on the serve. It's Megan Ensign, the junior. Nice soft touch. Near side, Lucas dug out Kittleson. Ensign pops it up to Gallagher, far side, down the line. Jensen dug it out. Takes her out of the play. At least for now. Gallagher, far side, pushed out of bounds. 16-14, Northern Cass just holding on to that lead here in the second set. As Tess Jalbert back to the service line. Jalbert, Kittleson using everything she has to try and grab that one. We'll give an ace to Jalbert on that one. That's her second ace of the match. 17-14 Northern Cass. I don't believe either team's had more than a 4 or 5 point lead in the second set. Jalbert, Kittleson to the fans. Another ace for Tess Jalbert. And the Jags trying to pull away to get a 2-0 lead. Jalbert on a laser and a block. That time for Winterquist. And a timeout is called by Hillsboro-Central Valley. 19-14, 1-0 Northern Cass on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey swatch autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles Hillsboro.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsboro, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
Coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeout, as that's an ace for Tess Jalbert. She's got now 3 in a row here in this set, 20-14. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville today. Bosch loads it up. Winterquist on the soft touch and kill. I believe it was 14-12. A little 7-0 run since then for Northern Cass. As Jalbert's on the service line, airmails at that time. 3 service errors for Northern Cass. 21-15 on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sales scoreboard. 1-0. 25-18 final score in set 1 in favor of Northern Cass. Near side for Lucas fires. Dug out there by Kittleson towards the fans. Goes ensign and guided back over by Olsen. Bosch loaded it up. Just tapped into the net by Johnson. 21-16. Hillsboro-Central Valley, again, they had a little lead in the second set. But so far, they not quite been able to get out in front by more than a couple of points at any point in this set. Gallagher on the serve. Fingered over there that time by the Jags, and we're going to get violation 21-17 here now. And Gallagher goes back on the service line. A little break in the action here as the officials talking things over with Angie Johnson. Break in the action presented by Furniture Mart. Lee Alfson at the Furniture Mart. Remember to ask Lee to get the Your Live event discount. All your furniture needs. Back in play here. Near side for Lucas. Fires. Connects. Lucas there with a second kill. 22-17 now. It's Northern Cass just 3 points away from a 2-0 lead. Back on the service line, it's Daddy Russ, the senior. Goes to serve. Rust. Kittleson. And near side attack and kill for Carsey Hatlestead. Hatlestead with her second kill of the match, 22-18. It's Hatlestead now on the service line. Soft touch over to Jensen and Northern Cass. Our side, and we get a net violation before the kill. 23-18 now. Hillsboro-Central Valley now with 4 net violations on the match. On the serve, Lucas for Northern Cass. Into the net there that time by Smeldon. 24-18. Just like that, once again, deja vu like the first set. A half a dozen set points. Lauren Johnson goes to the service line. Back row for Gallagher. Pushed over there by Ensign. Jags looking to end the second set here. Tapped up and over by Johnson. Kept alive by the Burrows. And a kill there on the far side. Kennedy Olsen grabs her second of the match. 24-19, one set point saved. Molly Smeldon goes back to the service line there for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Loading the cannons this time. Jensen finds the corner. 25-19. Northern Cass up 2 sets to none. That Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard.
The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro-Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro-Central Valley Booster Club.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy. The Hillsboro Vets Club thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club.
Back here for set number 3. And Northern Cass leads it here 2 sets to none. Taking a look here at that Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance. Between the sets recap, home, auto, business, life, farm insurance. Visit the agency downtown Hillsboro or call 436-5777. Give you here the numbers in just a little bit. Hillsboro-Central Valley on the attack. As that is a double contact. Point goes to Hillsboro-Central Valley. Let's reset those scores here on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seed sale scoreboard. Sadie Gallagher leading the Burrows with 5 kills. A couple of aces for Kaylee Kittleson leads the way in that category. As on the attack here now, it's into the net 1-1. And leading the way for Northern Cass, Josie Jensen with 7 kills and 3 blocks. 4 aces for Tess Jalbert, including 3 in a row. One tie. In this third set is Smeldon on the attack with a kill. Haley Smeldon, their 3rd kill of the match, 2-1. Again, 25, 18, and 19. Both in favor of Northern Cass. Came out on fire in the opening set, scored the first 7 points. Hillsboro-Central Valley had a brief lead in the second set, but Northern Cass pulled away late. 2-2 now off the service there for Hillsboro-Central Valley, their 4th of the match. As going back to serve for Northern Cass, it's Paige Bosch. Bosch on the jump serve. Down the line, far side. And there's the kill. Kill that time for Carsey Hatlostad. That's her third of the match. 3-2. Hillsboro-Central Valley trying to extend this match a little while longer. As Ensign goes on the service line. Joust to the net that time. One out eventually by the Jags. Near side attack to the back row. Dug out there by the Jaguars. And Jensen sees a block that time. We're going to actually call for player violation there. 4-2. As Ensign and the Burros. Don't believe they led by more than 3 points at any point in this match. There's a kill for, I believe, Abby Weibly. That's her first of the match. 4-3. Josie Jensen on the jump serve. Laser to Spokley. Here's Gallagher into the net that time. 4-4 tie. Northern Cass 14-1. Hillsboro-Central Valley 5-3. Burrows will play 3 games this week. As that's an ace for Jensen. She's got the trifecta as Northern Cass takes the lead. Josie Jensen, 7 kills, an ace, and 3 blocks. The defending state champions up 2 sets and 1 point in this third. Make it 2 off another ace for Jensen. 6-4. Jensen into the net that time. Off the service error here. That is now 4 service errors for Northern Cass. Sadie Gallagher back to the service line there for the Burros. 50 minutes into the match. Gallagher drills it far side. Hillsboro just pops it over. And push back towards the corner. Kittleson covers for the Burros. Far side Olsen tapped over for the soft touch and the kill for Olsen. Her third of the match. 6-all here in set number 3. As on the service line there. It's Gallagher. Back to the Burros from Northern Cass. Here's Olsen. Try to fling it over. Bosch into the net that time on the hammer by Crockett. 7-6 Hillsboro-Central Valley. Back up by 1. Gallagher going back to the service line here now. Sadie Gallagher, the junior, again with 5 kills and a block in this match. No aces. Going to see if she can remedy that. Down the middle. Fielded there by Josie Jensen. Winterquist finds no ladies land. 7-7. Back and forth we go here in the third set. Lauren Johnson checks back in for Northern Cass. Tess Jalbert. Far side. Pushed down the line there by the Burros. And Johnson punched it into the net that time. Now 8-7 Hillsboro-Central Valley. Carsey Hatlostad back to serve for the Burros. Oh, dead duck. It works. Hatlostad with her first ace of the match. She's got a trifecta now. 3 kills, an ace, and 2 blocks. 9-7 Hillsboro-Central Valley. Hatlostad looking for another. Makes Jensen think about it. She drills it back to Hatlostad. Olsen, far side down the line. Bosch digs it out. Near side, Lucas fires. Dugout Hatlostad. Far side, Olsen on the attack. And gets the kill. Olsen now with 4 kills. Hillsboro-Central Valley leading 10-7. Trying to turn the tide here on their home court. And a timeout is called by Angie Johnson. 10-7, Hillsboro-Central Valley down 2-0 on the Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales Scoreboard.
Halstead Living Center Auxiliary invites you to join them for a potato dumpling dinner Wednesday, September 27th. The dinner will be served from 5 to 7 p.m. at the LRC in Halstead. The cost for the meal is $15 for adults, $7 for ages 12 and under. Individual dumplings are available for a cost of $4 each. Takeout dinners will be available. Enjoy a great potato dumpling meal and visit with your neighbors and friends during the Halstead Living Center Potato Dumpling Dinner Wednesday, September 27th, served from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Halstead LRC.
Hi, I'm Ernie Struby, president of the Goose River Bank. The Goose River Bank wants to bring banking to you. The days of coming into the bank to do business are changing. With digital banking, you can choose how and when you want to do business with us. We will still be here when you need us, but sometimes it's more useful to bank from the seat of your tractor, the kitchen counter, or even while you're on the go. Let the Goose River Bank become your community bank. We believe that a strong bank builds strong communities, and we would be proud to be your bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And coming out of this Nodak Insurance Company timeouts. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville today. And the points on the net violation goes to Hillsboro-Central Valley, 11-7. On that Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, their largest lead at any point in a set. Near side, Lucas popped up and over. Olsen, far side, airmails that one. 11-8 now. As Kittleson, libero for Hillsboro-Central Valley, checks back in. Also back in for the Jaguars, it's Ari Anderson. Back to serve, it's the senior Addie Rust. On the service line, Rust on the jump serve. Kittleson covers, far side. Smeldon, look out. Smeldon smelted that one. That ball was on fire, 12-8. Smeldon now with 4 kills. Olsen with 4 kills. Gallagher with 5. For Hillsboro-Central Valley. Molly Smeldon back on the service line and recovered there by the Jags. Hooked over there that time by Lucas for the easy kill. Lucas with their third of the match, 12-9. As Lucas goes back to the service line. It was on her service run that the Jags went out to a 7-0 start, and she picks up an ace there that time. For Lucas, that is her second ace of the match. And Lucas and the Jaguars try to reel the Burros back in. Molly Smeldon loads the cannons. It's a block by Josie Jensen, 12-11. Jensen now 4 blocks, 2 aces, 7 kills. On the jump serve. There for Lucas. Hillsboro-Central Valley gets it back to Jalbert. Jensen fires just out of reach of Gallagher. And we are tied at 12 here now. Must have been ahead of myself a little bit. As Merck taps it up and over. Now Jalbert. Popped it back. Merck on the attack. Kept alive by the Jags. Popped up and over for the kill there by Ari Anderson. First or second of the match there that time. 13-12 now Northern Cass. Regains the lead on a little 5-1 run. As actually 6 now 7-1 run. 14-12 and a timeout, Katie Stabler and the Burros. Northern Cass up 2-0 up 2 points as well on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette Seed Sales scoreboard.
Mother Nature can strike at any time, and Irie Insurance is here to help. Experience the difference with Irie. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve.
Home insurance, auto insurance, crop insurance, Insurance, benefits insurance.
We have you covered from head to toe, underground to sky. Go to IRInsurance.com to get a free quote.
At Ironhide, we like to have our sales guys cater to the owners of the businesses or the customers that they're trying to help out to actually find a solution to their problem. We understand that customers have a job to do, and we strive to keep that job going without interruption.
We've invested so heavily in this facility, but bigger than that, in the people.
Out of the timeout, a point for Hillsboro-Central Valley. Ailey Smeldon with the kill. And makes the score here now 14-13. Jensen, oh, get out of here. Josie Jensen says goodbye to that one. 15-13. Northern Cass on a roll here right now. And they're trailing by 4 points in this third set. Most they've trailed at any point in the set. A little miscommunication from Hillsboro-Central Valley works out for them. Near side, Crockett on the attack. Crockett with a block. As the Burrows spill to the floor that time, 16-13. Crockett's first block of the match. Jags now 9 points away from the straight sets victory. Far side, Gallagher with a kill. Big kill for Sadie Gallagher. Burrows needed that one. Back within 2. As back to the service line here now is Kaylee Kittleson. Kittleson on the serve. Jensen through traffic for another kill. Chelsea Jensen. Up now to 10 kills, 4 blocks, and 2 aces. Bosch on the service line. Northern Cass, Paige Bosch, the junior. Far side, a block for Jensen. And leads to a point for Northern Cass, 18-14. Bosch on the jump serve for Northern Cass. Merck near side for the kill. Addison Merck finds no ladies land that time for her second kill of the match, 18-15. As checking back in for Northern Cass, it's Reese Lovig, the sophomore. It's back in. And back to serve here now for Hillsboro-Central Valley. It's Megan Ensign. Ensign. It's it over. Bosch loads it for Jensen through traffic for the kill. 19-15 Northern Cass, Josie Jensen. 3+ kills in each of the 3 sets. As Lucas checks back in, as Jensen back to the service line. Jensen drills that one towards Gallagher for the ace. 20-15. And a timeout is called. Katie Stabler. 2-0 lead for Northern Cass over Hillsboro-Central Valley. They're up 5.
Don't just watch today's game, immerse yourself in it with new furniture from Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Get the ultimate fusion of styles with unmatched comfort, all at the best prices. We are now offering up to 5 years no-interest financing. So you can now get the furniture you want at the best prices with low monthly no-interest payments. The next time you need furniture, come see Lee at the Furniture Mart in Fargo. Make sure to ask for Lee for your live event discount.
You
can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Angus, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032. 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or the whole from Mueller Angus, Hillsboro.
Tail there that time out of the timeouts for Hatlestead. Now has 4, and it's 20-16 now on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard. Northern Cass leading it 2-0, so the Burros need to take this one to continue the match. Otherwise, the Jags will have their 15th win in 16 tries. Your side, Lucas. Skying across there. Olsen on the attack. Lucas again. Tapped it up and over down the line. Merck with the dig. And Kittleson guides it back out of bounds. 21-16, Northern Cass. As Tess Jalbert goes back to the service line. Jalbert drills that one. Gallagher backs up to move it along to Merck. Jags, Johnson, far side for the kill. Johnson, that's her first kill of the match. 22-16. As the Jags now 3 points away from staying undefeated against teams not named Mayville, Portland, Clifford, Galesburg, Findlay, Sharon. As that's guided over there that time by Kittleson, fired out of bounds that time by Lucas, 22-17. The attack error keeps the Burros very much in this third set. Set sent over by Hatlestead on the serve. Near side, Lucas gets the kill. Lucas with her 4th of the match. 4 kills, a couple of aces. Some really good service rallies as well. Coming in to serve Addie Rust, the senior for Northern Cass. The gals in gold and black. 2 points away now from the match. Rust. Kittleson. Far side there. Smelled into the net that time. 24-17. 7 match points for Northern Cass. Just an hour, 5 minutes into this one. Rust. On the serve. Near side, down the line for the kill for Molly Smeldon. First kill of the match, I have for Smeldon, 24-18, 1 match point save. As Molly Smeldon back on the service line. Rust. Had it back over there by Anderson. Now here come the Burros with Merck. Backpedaling. Cross-court attack. Jalbert. Swept up by Rust and Anderson. Back to the Burros. Olsen fires off the block by Johnson. Still up for grabs, and Kittleson sends it over. Near side, Lucas. Dug out Gallagher. Kept alive. Olsen bumps it back over. Little miscommunication for the Jags, and they can't recover. Second match point save for Hillsboro-Central Valley, 24-19. Molly Smeldon back to the service line for the Burros. Smeldon nearly an ace. Swept up and over by Jensen Anderson and the Jags. Smeldon. Merck will go on the attack. Drills it. Dug out Jalbert. Rust. Jensen for the match. Dug out Gallagher. Olsen. We get a point to Northern Cass on a double contact to end the match. The final score in 1 hour and 7 minutes on that Golden Harvest Tim Gazette seat sales scoreboard. 25-18, 25-19, 25-19. Northern Cass gets the straight sets victory over Hillsboro-Central Valley. And we're back for post-game coverage next on your live event.
Come join our team at Dakota Packers in Buxton. Positions available include potato stackers, potato graders, and forklift driver. Seasonal, approximately September through May, and generally from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. You get paid holidays and paid vacation, paid every 2 weeks. Up to $18 per hour depending on position. Call Carissa 701-847-2200 or find them on the website, dakotapackers.com. Come join our team at Dakota Packers in Buxton.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
A game without a crowd is just a scrimmage. A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in North Dakota. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Insurance answers should come easily from local agents you know and trust. Someone down the road, not across the country. From Watford City to downtown Fargo, NODAC insurance agents know the protection you need. From the Peace Garden to the geographical center of North America. We're focused on North Dakota's farms, ranches, small towns, and cities, so the answers are right in front of you. NODAC Insurance Company, agents with answers.
Our Savior's Lutheran Church in Hillsboro, North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to our growers. Your trust and fellowship is the driving force behind our dedication to your successful farming operation. We continue to invest in the education of our team to ensure your customer experience is outstanding. Thank you for the opportunity to be your planter experts. Stop by either of our locations in Hillsboro or Drayton, North Dakota, or visit planterdoc.com.
And we are back here in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, and please be joined by the libero for Hillsboro-Central Valley, Kaylee Kittleson. And Kaylee, you had a tough test tonight facing off against the second ranked team in the state, defending state champions, Northern Cass. They kind of got out to a hot start, but you ladies fought well to keep it in the game. What was Katie telling you ladies in between those timeouts?
She was saying that we had great defense. We got up on those blocks. We just have to keep going. We have to keep our attitudes up, and then things will go our way, and that's what we did.
Yeah, and Kaylee, you had some great defensive plays out there. Are you tired after a match like that?
Yep, I'm like a wet mop out there, sweaty wherever I go.
But that effort really kept your team in it. Tell me how it feels to play with players like that, to know that you gave it everything you got, and you still made it very competitive.
Thank you. So usually I'm just back there. Sometimes I get good touches, sometimes I don't. They hype me up anyways if I get a good touch or not, and they're just always there for me and just saying I'm doing good even though I don't think I am, so they just keep me up.
Well, I tell you what, you definitely did good as far as what I was seeing out there. And Kaylee, you got a special team out there you had some big wins already this season, especially over Kindred. And what do you want the viewers to know about Hillsboro-Central Valley volleyball?
I want them to know, even though we look like a small team, we're very competitive and we like to go and win.
That's Kaylee Kittleson. Couldn't have said it better myself, the junior libero. Kaylee, thanks for coming up, and tough break, but we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
And let's bring in the head coach, Katie Stabler. And Katie, we were talking before the game. You ladies were going to need to be pretty much on the best effort you could, and you gave a great effort, but unfortunately just not quite enough plays in your favor. Your thoughts on the match tonight?
Yeah, I thought tonight that the girls came out with a lot of energy, and they kept the positivity and the communication and their effort just so great on that court against a really, really good Northern Cass team. I thought they did a fantastic job of maybe capitalizing when they made a mistake. We went and earned another point. We tried to string a couple together, but unfortunately we maybe strung a little bit too many errors together, especially in the middle or near the end of each of those sets. We had 3 or 4 service passes, and that can't be the case. I thought at the beginning of the game I was a little worried. First 8 points, I'm like, ooh, okay, we're not being aggressive. We need to be aggressive against a team like this because that's going to cause them to be a little off on their offense. And after our first time out, I thought the girls came out and just turned things around, and that was really, really good to see.
Katie, talk about the quality of your ladies out there tonight and what it means to you to see your team work so hard to play against one of the best teams in the state.
Yeah, it was great to see them compete. I'm glad they didn't shut down. It was so much fun. I know this group of girls, they just work so well together as a team, and they're competitors. And I love that about them. And today they stuck together even during this, even on a couple where maybe we did have a few runs. Instead of hanging our heads, we were positive. We were saying great passes. We were on the court, and it was good to see those girls battle. It'd have been nice to pull a set or more from this good team, but I thought there were a lot of positives that came from tonight's game, and hopefully it carries over into tomorrow's match.
Katie, you mentioned tomorrow's match. Remind our viewers out there what's coming up next for Hillsboro-Central Valley volleyball this week.
Yeah, tomorrow we have our continuing game, I guess. The suspended game that we had against North Border. It's a big Region 2 match for us. We're up 2-0 right now with a score of 9-8 going in the third, and we're starting right from that spot tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So the girls, I hope we carry this over into tomorrow's match because it's not handed to us. Yeah, we took the first 2 sets, but with volleyball, you got to finish. There's no time, that says, okay, it's done. No, you got to bust your butt and you got to go finish it yourselves. So that's just one big thing that we got to do. And Central Cass again on Thursday, a very good volleyball program. They even took a set, I believe, from Northern Cass last week. And so we got to bring our A game. If we play like how we played tonight all the time and keep making little improvements here, there's a few things I know we can work on in practice, or we can better maybe coming into the game tomorrow. It's going to be great.
Katie, anything else you want to mention to our viewers?
No, just happy. Yes, I hate losing. I hate that kind of stuff. I hate the hell word, but I thought the girls put a really, really good effort in tonight and against a good Northern Cass team.
Katie Stabler from Hillsboro-Central Valley joining us on the postgame. Coach, thanks so much. We'll see you down the road.
Yes, thanks.
And again, our Dakota Heritage Bank interviews. Why don't we keep it going, right? Why don't we keep it going? We'll give Dakota Heritage Bank some love here in just a little bit. Let's move the camera here a little bit. They're seeing too much of me. You don't want to see me. You want to see the players, right? And we're pleased to be joined. Ellie says, "Yeah, let's see me here." You're pleased to be joined by our Enbridge Energy player of the game here. And at Enbridge Energy, life takes energy. Life takes energy at Enbridge, and energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. Please be joined by our Enbridge Energy player of the game, and Ellie Lucas. And Ellie, your team got off to a fantastic start tonight, and it was, I would say, not so much largely in part because of you and because of your service game right at the very beginning. You had a big service rally, 7 points coming out of the gate. How important was that 7-0 run to start?
Yeah, it was a good start. We always like to start off good because I think that carries the momentum for us. When we don't start off as well, I think that gets to our head. So I'm glad we got a good start tonight.
And Ellie, of course, you led that start, but of course you knew Hillsboro-Central Valley was going to come back and make it a match. What was head coach Angie Johnson telling you, ladies, in the huddle?
Just staying calm and then controlling our side, and then making sure we have energy and not letting them take as much energy from us.
Ellie, your team is 15-1 now this season. What kind of motivation do you ladies give yourselves after already winning a state title last year and then being 15-1 so far this year? How do you ladies keep going?
Yeah, we just try to focus on each win at a time. Starting off the season with a loss, I think really helped us and kind of put us in the right mindset that we're not going to win every game like we did last year, and that we have to fight. And this is a whole completely different team.
Ellie, congratulations. Why don't you stick around here for a little bit? We'll have Coach Angie Johnson coming up in just a little bit. We'll give a T-shirt here for you for being the player of the game, and we'll be back more with the post game next.
Shortly now, I'm going to be transitioning into a tool engineering position. With that, comes new training. Degelman has provided all the training necessary to help me succeed.
You can make top dollar if you utilize your time properly and you're efficient in what you do.
You can't beat the pay. It's 4 days a week, and it's awesome to have a 3-day weekend.
Hi, this is Chrissy Thompson from the Hillsboro-Central Valley School District, reminding you that ethics, integrity, and respect are values important to our daily lives. In our sporting events, educational lessons, and lifetime values taught by school activities. Remember that one simple word, sportsmanship. It's how you play the game. This message is from the Hillsboro and Central Valley School Districts.
You'll want to check out the year-end discounts on trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. And you might want to think about ordering early for next spring, as well as looking at the new models of gooseneck trailers. Bloomfield Enterprises carries a full line of trailers from Big Tex and Flow. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Back here in our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews, Dakota Heritage Bank sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. dhbanknd.com. Please be joined now by the head coach of the Northern Cass Jaguars and Angie Johnson. And Angie, 15-1. Your team is now just the one loss to Mayport CG, the only team ahead of you in the rankings. But regardless of the record, you knew this match tonight was going to be a tough one. Katie Stabler brings a great squad, and especially on their home court. Your thoughts on getting the win tonight?
It's a good win. Like I said before, it's a non-region game, so it's nice to come in and face good competition. They bring a lot of energy, and they're super scrappy in the back row, so it's a good challenge for us.
A lot of balance from your ladies tonight, especially your Enbridge Energy player of the game, your Ellie Lucas. Your thoughts on how important that first service rally was to get your ladies up 7-0 in the first set?
Super important. I mean, she sets the tone for the whole match, and she does a really good job of placing the ball where we tell her to, and yeah, it just gets our energy up right away so that we can keep our momentum.
It's hard to imagine that this squad can go to a next level, but what's the next level? What's the things that Northern Cass needs to work on before the postseason?
We really need to limit the runs that other teams get on us. Our goal is to limit them to like less than 3 points, but they've been scoring more lately. So we really need to figure out how we can shake off our mistakes and just move on mentally, get a quick point and side out. So, and then just continuing to get all of our hitters involved. Obviously Josie and Ellie do a lot for us, but we need other hitters to be ready because other teams are going to know that's where we want to put the ball. And if they shut them down, we got to be able to look to other people.
And you remind our viewers about what's coming up next. What's next on the schedule for Northern Cass Volleyball?
So we play Sargent County at home tomorrow, which is a super big Region 1 match. So it should be fun. It's on our home court. So we're super excited and hopefully we can get the win.
Angie, anything else you want to mention to our viewers?
Nope.
All right. That's Angie Johnson, head coach for the Northern Cass Jaguars. Coach, best of luck the rest of the way. I'm sure we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
And that concludes our Dakota Heritage Bank post-game interviews. Again, Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Locations in North Dakota, Minnesota, dhbanknd.com. We'll have our RDK Enterprises position play of the game, our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection on the way as well. We'll wrap things up from Hillsboro next on yourliveevent.com.
Hey, look, I found Bigfoot. How tall is he? What? No, not that Bigfoot. The Bigfoot Trail. The Bigfoot Trail? Yeah, it's the Trail County Parks and Walking Challenge. All you have to do is visit at least 10 of 12 parks listed on the clue sheet, answer questions about each park, and return the completed sheet to the Trail District Health Unit by September 30th. Do I get anything if I complete the challenge? Yes, you get a free t-shirt and other participation prizes. Get your sheet on the Trail District Health Unit website and get your feet moving on the Bigfoot Trail.
This is Tim Cadet with Golden Harvest Seed. Now is the time to secure next season's best pricing and availability with great cash discounts and deferred payment options. Before September 29th, you can lock in the best pricing and secure availability of soybean and corn seed that you'll want to plant on your farm next season. Ask me about Golden Advantage or other cash discounts. Call me, Tim Cadet, at Golden Harvest, 701-430-0877. 701-430-0877.
Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment, in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro, 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsboro Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
See the all-new Fendt tractor at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. You'll be impressed with this new Fendt tractor. Ask about a demonstration in your field and to check out the new trade-ins for tillage equipment. Hey, and just this reminder again, new versatile Delta tracks are arriving. There's 3 spots secured for new versatile Delta track tractors, all going to be at 2023 pricing, saving you thousands of dollars. Talk to Chuck O'Neill at Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada.
And back one final time here on our post-game show. I am, of course, not Jim or Jake Bergmeyer. I'm James Martin saying it out with you on the post-game. Let's take you through quickly the storyline of the game and some final stats here. 25-18, 25-19, 25-19 on that Golden Harvest Tim Cadet seed sales scoreboard. The Northern Cass Jaguars, as we mentioned in the post-game interviews, they came out on fire, 7-0 run to start. They really never let up the rest of the way. Hillsboro-Central Valley did have a minor lead in the second set early and a 4-point lead in the third set, 11-7, but it just wasn't enough. Couldn't quite put enough together. Leading the way for Northern Cass, Joe Z. Jensen with 11 kills, 3 aces, and 5 blocks. Other Northern Cass Jaguars stats, I had Abby Weibly with a kill, Tess Jalbert with 4 aces, including 3 in a row. 3 kills for Hayden Crockett and an ace as well. Ari Anderson with a kill. Winterquist, Addie Winterquist with 4 kills and 2 blocks. Ellie Lucas with 4 kills and 2 aces, and Lauren Johnson with a kill and a pair of blocks. For Hillsboro-Central Valley, Sadie Gallagher led the way with 6 kills and a block. Molly Smeldon with a kill and an ace. Carsey Hatlostad with a pair of kills, a pair of blocks, and an ace. Kaylee Kittleson, we heard from her in the post-game interviews with a pair of aces. Kennedy Olson, beg your pardon, with 4 kills. Haley Smeldon with 4 kills and a pair of blocks. Megan Ensign with a kill, and Addison Merck with a pair of kills as well. I had down unofficially 4 service errors and 4 net violations for Northern Cass. I had about the same for Hillsboro-Central Valley. And so, again, that's the final stats here. Final score, 25-18, 19-19. Northern Cass moves to 15-1, and Hillsboro-Central Valley drops to 5-4 on the year. Let's take a look at our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone Company, keeping you connected. Discover local reliability you can trust. HalsteadTel.com. And our post-game connection here, I'm going to give it to Tess Jalbert and the rest of the Northern Cass squad with their ace rally. They collected between Jalbert, Lucas, and Jensen. They collected here tonight 9 aces. They really had the connection going. They found the right places at the right time, and especially that service rally for Lucas was really important to establish that 7-0 run. Let's take a look here now at our RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton for precision planning updates, information, questions. Contact RDK Enterprises, Hillsboro and Drayton, 701-636-2119, or visit Planter Doc. That's planterdoc.com. RDK Enterprises is here to help you. And again, the play of the game, really, for me, it didn't result in a win necessarily, but we heard from her in the postgame interviews that Kaylee Kittleson had some amazing digs tonight, including one where she dove everything she had all the way to the floor, kept the ball alive, and kept the point going for the Burros. Again, didn't quite result in a win, but still some great efforts. That's my RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. Again, our final score and final time, 25-18, 19, and 19 on the Golden Harvest Tim Cassette seed sales scoreboard. If you want to listen, watch back this and any other Hillsboro-Central Valley or any other game we've got going on yourliveevent.com, check out our website and get connected with all those games. For our executive producer, Mark Forseth, our marketing director, Jim Burkmeyer, and as well the rest of the team at Your Live Event, yourliveevent.com, is James Martin saying, Burrow and Jaguar volleyball fans, show some pride.